the last video, I promised things were going to get crazy. Now, the issues that I had with the Nova Barbarian was the fact that the Nova was not proccing consistently, but I did have on that particular character, which is this character right here, I did have quite a lot of things that were proccing on striking or when struck, and on screen, there was a lot of things being procced, just not the Nova as quickly or consistently as I needed to get it to be viable, and I'm not going to completely give up on that. I will intermittently go back and work on that build as I come up with new ideas. But for now, all of those things on screen has given me the idea to just roll with those and to try and proc as much as possible. So I'm going to find every item that I possibly can that contains a proc, and I'm going to put it on this Barbarian, and I'm going to make myself a Proc Barbarian. So I'm going to keep the Destruction, and I'm going to get rid of the Crescent Moon. So the Crescent Moon does give me a level 17 Chain Lightning and Static Field on striking, but it's not quite crazy enough, so I'm going to swap that out for a Rift. I'm going to change my armor out for a Dragon. I am going to change my Griffins out for a Dream. I'm going to change the Arachnid Mesh out for a Snow Clash. I'm going to change the Wartravs out for the Inferno Stride with Blaze. And crazily enough, I'm going to get rid of my Cannot Be Frozen. And I'm going to put a Carrion on. The one that I'm tossing up between is whether I keep my 20% IAS and the level 10 enchant, or whether I have life tap. I'm not sure how this character is going to go, especially when I'm jumping in the middle of huge mobs, mainly with areas like cows. Life tap on Drax may be too good to pass up. I'll see how this goes. If I can successfully survive by wearing the Lava Gout, I will leave those on. If not, I will come back and swap those out for the Drax. On swap, currently I have a CTA and a Spirit. I am going to be changing that up with a Hustle, and I will keep the CTA there, but I may need to do some quick changes with the Cube, just like this as I go through. And what I'm aiming for here is to get access to Burst of Speed, because I want to enhance my IAS as much as possible, because obviously the more IAS I have, the more things that are going to proc, or the quicker that things are going to proc. So I'm going to leave him like this for now. Currently my skill tree is looking like this, which is a Frenzy Barbarian with everything going into Blade Mastery, but I am equally using Mace Mastery as well, so I am going to need to change that a little bit. So I will quickly respec my character here, and I will go down here into Frenzy. I am going to 1 point those. I will put that into there. I'll put that into there, put that into there. And I will put that into there. It's probably how I'm going to leave that for now. I didn't put too much thought into that, but I will see how that goes, and if I need to respec and go more into the synergies of Frenzy and less into the weapon masteries, I can change that up without too much problem. What am I looking for here? I need 174. I need 136. Good, good, good. That's the idea of the build. Let's jump out and see some of this absolute madness. Very quickly just going to go to Chaos before I jump to Cows. My damage here. So I'm doing 2,000 to 3,000, 1,000 to 2,000. The Snow Clash proccing the Blizzard there. You guys are going down like that. Big mobs down, down. Pretty cool. Got that confused proc from Dream there. These enemies sort of smacking each other. So I have no Sunder on, and what immunity? Free up the time on this. So this is where I was thinking we might need Drax. So I'll just keep an eye on my health. Yeah, so too aggressive there. I will throw some Drax on, and I will hopefully get that life tap, and I can just basically jump in the middle of a mob like that with the life tap, and I should be fine. So that's the idea, because I do play this game a little bit like a madman and would like to jump in the middle of a huge mob. Oh. Throw the Drax on. He'll come over here. Could sort of give me enough sustain that I can just jump in the middle of a pack like that and not die, especially with the confuse as well. Basically, this makes me invulnerable. And when I jump into a huge pack like that. It helps the when struck procs as well, so you can see that the frozen orb is dumping down on top of my head now. I think I prefer this in terms of playstyle, so I will keep the Drax on and forego the IAS of the gloves and the enchant. There's our frozen orb again. It's going off. There's a confuse that's going off. Alright, we jump down, instantly get a nice confuse proc there. That's cool. Jump into a huge mob. Just want to stand in the middle. I want them all to sort of hit me. Got the life tap proc going on, so I'm not going to die. And hopefully the more they hit me, the better chance I've got of getting the frozen orb procced and the confuse procced. Because they are when struck, so the confuse proc is going off again. Should have the map on so I can see where I am. So you can see that there's the blizzard going off there. Right, so this is actually a bit of fun. It's good. It's a good fun build. But can it do end game content? What have I got? I've got a 20% chance of crushing blow. And what is this really giving me? A 12 volcano that's just not really doing anything. I really like the Nova. The Molten Boulder's cool, but that's only a 5% chance. I'm tempted to do a Rift Stormlash combination and try and get the tornadoes proccing. Let's see how this goes. So I'll do dual. Hang on, just before I go jumping into a huge group. And to be honest, all right, I like this. I like this. Some of this going on. I think I like the Stormlash Rift combination more than the Destruction. If I have the Stormlash and a Destruction, can't do that combination. Why not? The Rift is giving me Dexterity. I need more Dex. Could I put a Raven on? Got a Raven around here. Ooh. Yes, good. So if I do a Destruction Stormlash combination, that's giving me 53% crushing blow and prevent monster heal, which means you should absolutely destroy the D. Diablo has invaded Sanctuary. I should probably... do that. Yeah. See if I can chop you down a little bit. What's my... Come on, Drax. This because the Murky Boy's down, or is this, Either way, that was relatively painless. A little bit painful at the end there, but... See what you got for me. Oof, that's nasty. If I was to stick with the Rift and Stormlash combination and get rid of Destruction, I would be able to save 20 points into Blade Mastery to boost up my Frenzy even more with a little bit more into Double Swing. I could probably max that out and then put the rest into either Stamina or Berserk, one of the two, depending on whether I want to run around for longer or whether I want a little bit of magic damage. But that's it, people. That is the Proc Barbarian, who is surprisingly a hell of a lot of fun. So if you have some of these items lying around, I would encourage you to cause some chaos on screen. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one.